Imagine this. You're sitting alone. Everything seems fine from the outside. Good grades, decent job, friends who think you're okay. But something hits a song, a memory, a random quiet moment, and suddenly your eyes fill up, and you don't even know why. You wipe it fast, look around, hope nobody saw. Because somewhere along the way, you learned that crying means weakness, that people who cry are fragile, unstable, too emotional to be taken seriously. But bro, science says the complete opposite. And today we're going deep into the real psychology behind people who cry, what's actually happening in their brain, what it signals about their emotional intelligence, and why the people who cry are often the strongest people in the room. First, what actually happens when you cry? Here's the truth most people don't know. Crying isn't just water leaking from your eyes. It's a full neurological event. When emotional stress builds beyond a threshold, your autonomic nervous system triggers a cascade. Stress hormones spike. Your body produces emotional tears chemically different from regular tears. These tears contain cortisol, the primary stress hormone, leucine and enkephalin, a natural painkiller, and prolactin, the hormone that regulates emotional release. In simple terms, your body is literally flushing stress chemicals out through your tears. Crying isn't weakness. It's your nervous system running a biological detox. The neuroscience nobody talks about. Here's where it gets fascinating. Researchers at the University of South Florida found that 88.8% of people feel significantly better after crying, not just emotionally, physically. Heart rate drops, breathing slows, muscle tension releases. The parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and recovery mode, activates immediately after an emotional cry. Your body treats crying the same way it treats sleep, as a recovery mechanism, a reset button. People who suppress crying don't avoid the stress, they just trap it inside. And trapped stress doesn't disappear. It accumulates in the body, in the nervous system, in the immune system. What crying actually says about a person. Here's the part that will completely reframe how you see emotional people. Research consistently links a higher tendency to cry with elevated empathy scores, stronger emotional self-awareness, deeper social bonds, and higher resilience under long-term stress. Not lower resilience, higher. People who cry process emotions in real time. They don't bottle, suppress, or numb. They feel and release, which means they recover faster, move through pain more cleanly, and return to baseline emotional health quicker than people who never cry. Psychologists now classify emotional crying as a primary marker of high emotional intelligence, not low. The person crying in the corner at a movie isn't fragile. They're processing at a depth most people are too defended to reach. Why some people cry more than others. Here's the science. Sensitivity to emotional stimuli is partially neurological hardwired. Research shows that highly sensitive people, roughly 20% of the population, have a measurably more reactive amygdala, the brain's emotional processing center. Their nervous systems are literally calibrated to feel more deeply, more intensely, more completely. This isn't a disorder. It's a neurological variation. The same wiring that makes someone cry easily also makes them more creative, more intuitive, more attuned to other people's emotions, and more capable of deep human connection. The sensitivity is the gift. The crying is just the visible part of it. The cultural lie we were told. Here's the brutal truth. The idea that crying is weakness is not biological, it's cultural, and it's been specifically weaponized against men. Research across 37 countries shows that men cry on average 1 to 2 times per month, women 3 to 5 times. Not because men feel less, because men are socially conditioned from childhood to suppress emotional release. And the cost? Men consistently show higher rates of stress-related illness, emotional numbing, relationship breakdown, and mental health crisis than women. The suppression doesn't protect them. It destroys them slowly from the inside. The cultures with the lowest stigma around male emotional expression consistently show the highest male mental health scores. The connection is direct, undeniable. Crying saves lives. The mindset shift. So here's what the science is actually telling us. The person who cries is not falling apart. They are processing, they are releasing, they are recovering in real time right in front of you. That takes more courage than pretending everything is fine, more self-awareness than numbing out, more strength than a stone face ever will. Next time you feel tears coming, don't fight them. Your nervous system is doing its job. Your brain is protecting you. Your body is healing itself the only way it knows how in that moment. And next time you see someone else cry, don't look away. Don't call it weakness, because what you're actually looking at is a human being brave enough to feel, completely, out loud, without apology. That, bro, is not weakness. That is the realest kind of strength there is. If this hit different, like it, subscribe, and drop a comment below.